The owl is on. We're good? Okay, welcome everybody. I'd like to open the meeting, December 14th, 2023. Of the Board of Fire Commissioners, could we please all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd just like to take a moment and, as we were talking today, to thank all the people that passed before us that came through the doors of this original Newington firehouse. Thank you.
Amen.
Okay, attendance is all set. I'd like to welcome Kim in your new duties. Congratulations, being elected. And it's pretty awesome that our council liaison was also the first female firefighter in the history of the Newington Fire Department. So, thank you. And I would also like to welcome John Trister for our mayor. John, you know, obviously lives in Newington. He's got a family in Newington with kids, and I'm trying to coax his daughter to getting into the cadets. So he's coming. So welcome. Just so you know, not just you people, but all your town councilors are family to the Newington Fire Department. So we are all family. That's what we're considered, and you're part of that family. So thank you. With that said, I would like a motion from Commissioner DeMayo.
Oh, thank you. I would like to make a motion for the election of chairman and vice chairman of the Board of Fire Commissioners.
Okay,
I will make a motion that I will cast one vote for chairman for Brian Bubba Whalen.
do we have a second?
Oh, I don't know. I gotta think about this. Okay, I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Secondly,
Mr. DeMayo, would you like to make another motion?
yes, I do.
Commissioner DeMayo.
I would like to make a motion that we have Commissioner Kent Stoddard serve as the vice chairman of the Board of Fire Commissioners.
Do you accept?
Yes, I accept.
Do we have a second? I will second it.
And
All in favor?
I,
Aye.
Does that mean I have to take care of vice?
You have to take care of the vice.
Okay.
All right, thank you. We're gonna move this along quick tonight. Approval of prior mini minutes for November 9th, 2023. Commissioner Frank, you just get everything today off the bat.
Board of Fire Commissioners meeting minutes. Obviously, I'm not gonna read through the whole minutes, so I would like to make a motion that we accept the meeting minutes from November the 9th.
Oh,
Wait. I'll second that, and I did read through them and didn't find anything that needed to be changed,
okay,
as they're presented.
seconded,
Seconded.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right. Public participation. Anybody from the public or online that would like to speak, in general about pretty much anything is more than welcome. Now is your time. Anybody online, Nico? Nobody online? Anybody from the public like to comment on anything? Okay, Johnny,
Another year went by quick. Happy holidays, everybody, and safe New Year.
thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Thank you for,
Welcome, Tim.
and thank you, Johnny, for your almost 43 years of service to the fire department. No other public participation? Counselor Mankey, that's you.
I would never make a good fireman. I not even find the fire, I can't find the fire.
Welcome. You missed, I welcomed the mayor and Kim. I As you all know, Tim Mankey was reelected, and Tim is our Republican liaison to the fire department. And like I was telling them, you're part of the family. If there's anything that we can do for you, we're always open.
Just
We
can't
all,
find the firehouse.
so,
It's okay, we know where you live.
we know how to get to your house.
That's a good thing.
But what we were saying in the beginning of the meeting, we like to do that this time of year is to think of all the people that passed before us that went through the doors of this firehouse over the last 100-something years, and it's just very nostalgic to have it here. So thanks for coming. Communications, monthly reports.
Monthly reports. I have Chief Trummer's report for November. And fire chief's activities as well. And I will say that I know that the month of November for the fire department was extremely busy. And I know that the department members were just outstanding this past month. I also have reports from Chief Regina. What do you want? Oh,
No, speaking of which,
and I like this, I like this new system. I'm just gonna have to get a little bit used to understanding how all of this breaks out, but your drill report, chief, this new system, just incredible. I like the way it's laid out.
That's the whole thing. I figured I wouldn't break out training separately, so if you training as a separate one, we can do that.
yeah, just Mike, and like I said, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet tonight, but just for the people that don't have this in front of you. So this is non-incident event history just for the month of November. So this is just stuff that's done extra from training, going to fires. This is above and beyond. And it totals 798.5 hours, so almost 800 man hours. Just in this, that's not credited towards training or fire response, so. This, we gotta be careful because we're gonna have to start paying our guys more money because they're doing a lot more than we really thought they were doing, so. That's awesome.
Just so I could reiterate on that also, that does not include administrative time. That is just training and.
That's not chief's time.
That is not administrative time, so just so you can keep that.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware of that.
Yeah, and so for everybody that knows, this is being done so that our ISO rating will have a great picture of what this fire department does, and hopefully within the near future, it will reward us with something that we're working very hard towards. Any other communication?
No other communication.
All right.
And speaking of that, I don't see a personnel chief's report.
There's nothing that has changed since the last one.
Oh,
We had
okay.
nothing new to report. We've had no new promotions. We're still working on the 4 applications. I've gotten none in.
And how many members do we stand at now?
So we're still hovering around 100.
Okay,
We have some resignations. We have some people that haven't been showing up that we're having conversations with now. So
excellent.
we get some, we do some.
Around 100.
Yeah, we're still hovering around 100.
No, thank you.
Great.
I'll make a motion. We accept the communications as presented.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Commissioner Stoddard.
I've looked over the ledger status and find nothing out of line. Have you found anything out of line? I know you go with a fine tooth comb.
I do, and I was just wondering, the part-time,
Well, Janet, before, I'm Lisa,
are they getting that check in
they
or?
just received everything.
Oh,
It's just not
perfect.
posted yet.
Not posted.
Perfect, because we're at half year and that's at 97%, and I was a little worried,
Well,
but I
think
know
she
that
said
was
she got a
for-
check for like over 20,000 or something.
Perfect.
A huge check.
perfect. All right, great. That's the only question I had.
So just so that everybody's aware of that, that was because of the Meadow Commons fire one
Right.
that we did. They took it out of part-time. The contractor had to reimburse the town for the funding, just so that everybody's aware of how that.
Right.
And they're gonna put it back into that account. But for the time being, it just came out of ours. But the contractor will reimburse us for all that time.
perfect,
That was part of the mandate for the insurance company for the project, but they had that.
for 3333, correct.
Keith, good question. Do we have that list? We're thinking about it tonight. I don't have it in our records for all that time.
I'll have to go to that. There was at least 3 months.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we went more than that. You started in May, chief, and you
That's
went right.
Fire watch, so that's
Yeah,
gonna.
I'll get you the calendar of exactly who was there for what place.
Yeah, it was a good 4 or 5 months anyway. Okay, we make a motion on the ledger status.
I move we accept.
And I'll second.
All right, all in favor. Thank you. All right, we'll whip through all business quick. Radio system update, chief.
This past Tuesday, we had a meeting. We're still on a bit of a hold because of the firmware issue with Motorola. If everything goes right, they're saying by the first year, hopefully we can move forward. I heard some good news today that there's a possibility by next week we should be moving forward, but I can't confirm or deny that until it's official. But it seems like it's moving in the positive direction. So everything's on target to start the installs and the apparatus. I would say around February, because they're gonna start with the PD first and then move over to the fire department second. But
Excellent.
everything is, the new consoles are in, they're working off of the old system, but they are functional. The dispatchers are using them and everything seems to be going pretty good right now.
And they have any feedback from the PD?
They actually are very pleased with them. They've had a couple tweaks with just, programming and stuff, but other than that, everything's working great.
Excellent. Good. Great. Grant updates.
Just 2 grants that were still outstanding, the AFG grant, we still have not got it turned down, but from what I'm hearing, they're gonna be coming on pretty quickly. It's unfortunately, there's only so much money that can go around and we did not get it from what we're being told. Again, I haven't officially got that letter yet, so I can't guarantee you. We went out for a grant, which is called the Heroes Grant through WFSB. We were successful in that grant. Actually, we just got confirmation today, actually, that it was for $4,900, which will cover some of the costs of our boots and our helmets. So any money that we can get for the town to cover some of our expenses, it's a huge thing. The only thing we have to do is we have to promote it with WFSB. So once that happens, I'm sure the department will have no problem with that. And then the Safer Grant, which is electronic sign, is moving right along. The monument is pretty much done, and we're just waiting for the electronics and the actual sign parts now to go in. And hopefully by the first year, that should be operational, I'm hoping.
Excellent.
Very good. Awesome.
Great. Chief Regina, update on tablets, transition.
MBTs were rolled out to the chiefs during that last week, it feels like a short. So those were delivered and they started this week rolling them out to the 5 captains. I know 2 picked them up already. Captain Campbell, Captain Roberts, and actually 3. Captain Doherty picked theirs up. Captain Doherty's having an issue. I just sent the IT to see if they can fix. We got 2 more to be picked up, but they should be rolled out, and then they're going to follow through with finishing the offices, getting the docking station, and then roll out the rest of the MVPs.
Excellent.
Getting there.
Thank you.
I just want to comment on that, between Chief Regina and the IT department, they really have been working hard on this project. It's been a year in the making, a little over a year now. It's a lot of work, and we're actually in a really good spot right now, that the platform is pretty solid. And we're just moving it forward. It's gonna make our lives much easier on the fire scene to be able to do reporting and all that good stuff. So I appreciate all the hard work that's went into that. I mean, it's a lot of man hours in that stuff, so.
So I'm going to play the opposite side and say that he's forgetting that he's been helping out to keep pushing IT along, because that hit a couple of roadblocks along the way. Chief also requested, we got a note from State Connecticut or whoever it was about wildfire, about the wildfire tracking and all that. I checked tonight and the reporting mechanism is in there now, so if we do get called out for like Sear Mountain and those types of things, we can now report it to the state when the state requires it.
Oh, cool.
We're probably one of the first ones to have it.
Nice.
Cool. Wow,
Sure.
wow.
On
Chuck?
the same thing on the firefighter side of it, you know, going to calls, coming back, it's easy, training, it's easy to get in. And you're not gonna get people complaining, say, oh, they didn't give me credit,
Right.
because you're doing it yourself.
Right.
And it's working, I feel as a firefighter, it's working real good.
Yeah, a lot of departments are interested in that device now because they've heard about it and seen, some have seen it, like the calls or the task force calls, people come in and like, what you guys doing with that? And we told them how we actually use it for signing, for training, Kath Machado and Cassidy had to get that all set up. We just did the last drills that we did at the high school. Everybody checks in, it can be slow because the line's there, but if it does get slow, we tell them to go to the firehouse, check in and they can do it there too.
Right.
So it's worked out well.
So just so that we can let everybody know what we're talking about, it's actually a fingerprint scanner that we actually have an iPad basically that sits in the, every firehouse. What they do is for credit, so for security and making sure everything's legit, they actually have to fingerprint in. Where before it used to be, okay, someone just checked you in, now it's actually you have to fingerprint in. That's training and or fire calls. So every firehouse has that, and then when we go to the training ground, there's actually one that goes in a box that we bring with us for that. Just so you guys are aware of what we're talking about.
That way, Joey Baloney can't put down Tommy Walnuts and, hey, he was there, he wasn't there. It's with the fingerprint and that's it. You're good to go. It's worked really good.
Hey,
Tommy Collins.
I don't want to-
Tommy Collins.
I don't want to interrupt the commission chairman, but you must know a very good friend of mine because that's what his nickname is Tommy Walnut.
Oh, my God. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But people's trying to tell me Tony Collins. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, we'll move on. Thank you, chief. It's a lot better. 2 years ago, we didn't have this much enthusiasm about this system as we do today. So thank you. It wasn't good a couple years ago. Autism fundraising.
So, we slowed down our t-shirt sales just to give the members a break a little bit because of fire prevention and just how busy they've been in the holiday season. Patterson School came through, the students raised $3,000 for donation. We put the logo on the side of the truck, put it out there on social media. So that $3,000 donation has pushed us to the $10,000 mark.
Awesome.
If we were to cut a check to the Autism Families of Connecticut today, it would be $10,000.
Awesome. Yeah, that is cool that a school did it. Those kids out in TV land, anyone from Patterson, thank you. You should be very proud of yourself. That's an awesome thing that Patterson did that.
And along with that, when we had the night of lights, a lot of the kids, we're passing, they were.
Yeah.
You can see it on the truck.
Oh, sure, I bet. All right, that's it for all business. There's no new business, public participation for the second time. Anybody from the public, and Nico, anyone online? Nobody online, anybody, Chief Trummer?
First, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday, best wishes for a healthy holiday season. And secondly, I just want to commend this department for what we've done over the last couple weeks, month, actually the whole year, I should say. For the last couple of weeks, especially, we've had 3 working fires and tremendous work by every one of these members in this department. We made a great grab on the Willard Avenue call. He's in the hospital, but at least we got him out and hopefully we'll get a good outcome of that. But hats off to everybody because great stops and great work by each and every member of this department. So
Willard Ave could have gone bad quick. They could have gone bad real quick, being an apartment building. They did an awesome job. Any other public participation? Okay, seeing none, I'll ask for commissioners' comments. Commissioner Stoddard.
I'd just like to say, I'd agree with the chief totally. We've had a lot of good stops lately and I'm very proud of this fire department. The guys have really done good work and I attribute a lot of that to training because they know what to do. And I think our leadership is second to none. So thank you.
Ditto.
Wow.
Commissioner Frank.
I will take part of what Chief Cromer said. I would like to wish each and every member of this department a healthy and happy New Year, a Merry Christmas to all of your families. And you know, I don't want to beat this drum to death, but I will take what everybody has pretty much said. This department is just an incredibly outstanding organization, from the command staff on down, even to the cadets. Everybody contributes. I've had the opportunity to attend, or show up at several of these, last major incidents, and everybody just works incredibly well together. It's just amazing. We are so lucky to have what we have. And when I hear these stories about some of these other departments in the surrounding towns that are struggling, and they're always calling us, very rarely do we call them because of what we have here. And I want that to continue. You know, that's where I'm at. So thank you, each and every one of you.
Thank you, Commissioner. I did owe the comments of both commissioners to my left and right, and happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. I hope you all have a great new year. We have some good things coming down in training and for the department in the next new year. And I just want everybody to be safe. You know, we're here and the command staff is here so that everybody goes home to their families. And this time of year, it's extremely important that we do our best, and not only that, to protect our citizens. That's what we're here for, but also for our firemen to go home safe. So with that said, I'd like to ask for a motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
nice, very good.